Apple's upcoming iPhone 15 series is just going to be a massive upgrade over even the iPhone 14 series, and that's a big thing. Now, one of the most exciting rumors is about hybrid lens technology that the iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max are expected to feature. All these iPhones will be also the first global smartphones to use this technology. Now, the primary wide lenses on these devices will be made of one glass element and 6 plastic elements, allowing them to capture 15 to 20% more light than their predecessors with all plastic lenses. Now, this will significantly improve the image quality, more specifically in the low light environments, and make it easier to achieve the natural bokeh effect. Now, we all love that. The iPhone 16 Pro Max, the next year's one, is also rumored to feature the same technology, but the primary camera will actually have 2 of these glass elements alongside 6 plastic elements, so that's more better. Now, in addition to that, the telephoto and ultra-wide-angle cameras of the iPhone 16 Pro Max may also feature 5 and 6 element hybrid lens supplied by Sunny Optical technology. Finally, the camera sensor on the iPhone 15 series is also expected to be a major upgrade. This is actually mostly for the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus. Now, the 15 and 15 Plus are actually rumored to feature the 48 megapixel camera, but we're hearing that it will be a smaller 1/1.5 inch sensor compared to current iPhone 14 Pro Max's 48 megapixel, which is a 1/1.28 inch sensor. It's quite big. Well, it's not going to be as big as the 14 Pro Max's one, but it is still a major upgrade over the 12 megapixel 1/1.7 inch sensor found inside the iPhone 14 series. Definitely a big upgrade, plus a lot more megapixels. The iPhone 15 Pro and the Pro Max will stick with the same 48 megapixel sensor, Sony sensor, as the current iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max model, but other improvements like the hybrid lens technology and a larger aperture will be there to help it even more. Plus, it will come with a newer generation HDR processing technology. The Pro model might also feature a titanium frame, so that's actually something that we've been hearing for a very long time. I think probably since the iPhone 12 Pro Max time. Now we're finally gonna get that. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is also expected to have a periscope zoom system. This is gonna be a new thing. It is capable of zooming up to 6x, up from 3x telephoto of the current Pro Max. Now, another exciting rumor is the action button of the iPhone 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max, which actually will replace the traditional mute switch. What kind of things you can do with it? Well, you will be able to access accessibility settings, shortcuts, silent mode, camera, flashlight, focus, or even voice memos. It kind of feels like a very good alternative of the control center. By the way, this button is actually a pressure and touch sensitive solid state button, so it doesn't have the depressing mechanism in it. So it's not something that is moving, but that will be taken care by the Taptic engine. It will kind of simulate the real life button press feel, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, as for the pricing though, there is a big change and you may not like it. Now, Barclays Tim Long actually expects Apple to raise the prices of the Pro models. The iPhone 15 Pro is rumored to start at $1,099 and the Pro Max will start somewhere like $1,200 to $1,300. So that's a raise over $100 for the Pro model and $100 to $200 for the Pro Max model over the current Pro and Pro Max in the US. Now, this is not the first time we are hearing this. We have been hearing this for like 3 months now. He also believes that the periscope lens alone will make $50 more to the bill of materials for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And Minchigo said about $75 or so if the yielding rates are good enough. However, one good thing is that the non-Pro iPhone 15 and the 15 Plus is expected to remain the same, with a starting price of $799 and $899 for the bigger Plus model. The iPhone 15 series is shaping up to be a significant upgrade over the iPhone 14 series, with the new features such as hybrid lens technology on the Pro and Pro Max, dynamic island on all the models, thinner bezels on the Pro and Pro Max, action button on the Pro models, much more improved camera capabilities and much bigger sensor, and a 14 megapixel sensor on the standard models, and the biggest one, the USB-C port. It's finally coming. And to be honest, that is the most interesting part of the iPhone 15 series to me. And yes, if you want, you can get some crazy cool wallpapers up on my website, a link down below. Until the next one, bye and take care.